Hello, and thank you for joining us for our midweek prayer. We've all been following the increasingly tense situation in Ukraine over the last few days. Just yesterday, I was in touch with the church's former interim pastor, Robert Gamble. He lives and works in the Ukraine with children living on the streets and families that have been displaced by the conflict in eastern Ukraine. He is safe and scheduled to fly out of the country early next week. And he told me that being there waiting for the war is a lot like waiting for a hurricane in Florida. The sky is dark, you know it's coming, but you don't know if it's going to be a direct hit or a miss. He said some people are going about their lives as usual, but other people are hoarding groceries and supplies. Today, we woke up to the news that the conflict in Ukraine has escalated, and I wanted to use our midweek prayer this morning to pray for peace. We remember that Ukraine is not the only place in our world hurting right now. People in Afghanistan, Syria, Yemen, Myanmar. We remember the drug wars in Mexico and so many other parts of our world where people's safety, their shelter, even their access to food and clean drinking water are threatened by armed conflict. As Christians, we follow Jesus Christ, the Prince of Peace. And we're called to be peacemakers in the world today, standing up for and alongside those who are oppressed and persecuted. We're called to show the world that another way is possible. We pray this morning with words from the prophet Isaiah and from Maya Angelou. Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, that he may teach us his ways and that we may walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth instruction and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. He shall judge between the nations and shall arbitrate for many people. They shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war any more. O house of Jacob, come, let us walk in the light of the Lord. Let's hear that one more time. Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, that he may teach us his ways, and that we may walk in his paths. For out from Zion shall go forth instruction, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. He shall judge between the nations and arbitrate for many people. They shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war any more. O house of Jacob, come, let us walk in the light of the Lord. Let's pray for peace in a minute of silence. Father, Mother, God, Thank you for your presence during the hard and mean days, for then we have you to lean upon. Thank you for your presence during the bright and sunny days, for then we can share that which we have with those who have less. And thank you for your presence during the holy days, Lord, when we are able to celebrate you and our families and our friends. For those who have no voice, we ask you to speak. For those who feel unworthy, we ask you to pour your love out in waterfalls of tenderness. For those who live in pain, we ask you to bathe them in the river of your healing. For those who are lonely, we ask you to keep them company. For those who are depressed, we ask you to shower upon them the light of hope. Dear Creator, you, the borderless sea of substance, we ask you to give all the world that which we need the most: peace. Thanks be to God. Amen.